like
Brett Keane one.
You just watch this shit and see the mind of Brett Keane. Like, he actually believes that people are going to buy this shit. He's going to claim that he has copyrighted and trademarked every one of his videos that he's ever made. Now, number one...
Yeah, as he uses the final countdown for his intro.
Exactly. Number one, Brett Keane already owns the copyright to all of his videos.
Correct.
Okay. Number two, there is no Brett Keane trademark, and I defy him to show me what it is.
So we haven't watched the video, and you guys have pretty much told us the entire...
Yeah, that's basically what he's... Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Come on, Brett.
Dawn Keane, Brett Keane's wife. Just want to let you know, ratings are
Hey,
available,
Dorn.
but the ability for you to view the ratings has been disabled.
Oh, hey,
What?
well, there you go.
Approval. So be nice, and you'll be approved. God bless, and have a wonderful day.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
It
My name is
might
Brett Keane
serve
from God
spurs.
TV Radio.
Make sure.
I wanted to point out something to everyone out there.
No
who has
games you love.
Oh, when I watched this earlier, I didn't even notice there was no games you love plug.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That is shocking.
ever
Truly.
used my content or my videos. It's important because I don't want you to have any kind of trouble with your YouTube channels or get any kind of strikes. I have recently filled out a form that has been approved where I'm getting a license and a trademark for my videos. Any videos that I have on YouTube or ever was, and I have literally went through the exhausting process of every video that I've had since the beginning of time on YouTube, will be licensed. Even the videos that are no longer on YouTube. Simply by uploading my videos to the organizations and companies, I allow them to have a digital imprint of my videos, which means that my videos are copyrighted.
It's called Content ID. Okay.
Okay, but yeah, there is no content ID match for Brett Keane's voice, image, or any of his videos. He's claiming that he's mailing every video he's ever made to a company so that they can take a digital imprint of his content and then scour the internet clean of like unofficial Brett Keane stuff. It's the most absurd fucking super villain-esque fucking plan, and he's just straight-faced delivering it. 100% of it is a lie. Brett Keane, you don't own a trademark on a goddamned thing. In order to get a trademark, you have to demonstrate that you produce something that's worthwhile. You have a copyright automatically on your videos. So if anybody loses their channel, it'll be because Brett Keane flagged it. He's going to try and later in this video to be like, if your channel goes down, it's not me. It's this other company.
Yes, it is.
Basically, he's gearing up to do some kind of massive flagging campaign.
Yes, and this is part of the Brett Keane
this is
cycle.
like...
So
this is like his thing to throw people off his scent, basically, his clumsy attempt.
What he uses to flag people doesn't work on big channels anymore, but you can see him doing it if you search for Brett Keane flagging, like when he went through and flagged all of Coughlin's videos.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work on big channels. But look for some middle ground type of channels to go down hard. And a lot of little channels that are just dedicated to Brett Keane and uploading like parodies of his videos and stuff. A lot of those little ones will probably go down too.
There's a lot of YouTubers out there who have done this. There's a lot of popular YouTube organizations, companies, and entertainers and people out there who trademark their own work. And for good reason. There's a lot of people out there who like to steal your videos and then put them on their channels and then monetize them. The thing with the licenses, I want to give you a kind of a rundown on how this works. In order to use my content, you must first get a written agreement. You must also get permission in order to use my video work.
If it falls under fair use, it does not.
That's not true.
Yeah, that's totally false, Brett.
Is he even going to address the fair use thing, or
kind of like he talks about it, but here's the thing: Brett Keane thinks that he's the arbiter of what fair use of his content is.
Oh well, he's not.
He's like, I'm not going to allow people to cut up my videos and make it look like I'm saying something that I didn't. That's not fair use.
It's
yes, it is.
transformative work. Yes.
Yeah, it's transformative of your work, and it's done for purposes of parody. It's fair use.
Yeah.
You may not like it because it makes you look like a retard.
It's the very definition of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything that's transformative in nature and is used for purposes of reasons of commentary, criticism,
critique,
parody, satire. I mean, that stuff is allowed. If we just took a Brett Keane video and really didn't make any sort of significant alteration to it or add any sort of
if we basically mirrored his content, then yes, it is a violation of the Digital Millennium Copyright Act.
Yeah, if we just put up your videos whole cloth and monetized them, that would be one thing.
And just put like the drunken peasants logo in the corner, that wouldn't be enough. But
not a single person has done that to you though, Brett, because nobody thinks that your videos are worth making any fucking AdSense money.
Yeah,
there would be no reason.
You have trouble doing that.
There would be no reason, Brett, for anybody to steal whole cloth one of your videos, because that's like holding a turd in your hand. You can't sell that to anybody, and you know it. That's why you can't afford kitty litter or false teeth, Brett.
Oh shit.
Not enough for me to just simply say on a video it's okay for you to do this or do that. You have to actually get in contact with me. There has to be a digital
so here's the claim, right?
Made up.
You have to call Brett. You have to get in contact with Brett and ask him, "Pretty please, can I use your content for purposes of critique?" And he'll be like, "I don't know, in the situation, send me the video before you ever put it up, and I will make my own Brett Keane cut."
You better have my written, explicit consent
This
and
is the most,
permission.
like I said, it's the most absurd fucking movie villain-esque plan, right? He really thinks that people are going to buy that they have to contact him to use part of his video to make fun of him.
He just wants more people to fucking give him attention. That's all this is.
You absurd man, Brett.
That can be proven that you actually had the right to use the video. Now, if you want to make a video where you're responding to me, or you put your face on video, and you state,
you just can't make Brett Keane up, dude.
I'm going to answer some of your questions that you put in a challenge, or I'd like to talk about some of the points you made. You could even make a video where you criticize some of my views or some of my points, or even go against some of my arguments. You can disagree with me. But if you make
Brett.
a video
Thank you, by the way. Thank you for letting us disagree with you, Brett. That's very magnanimous of you, sir. Thank you for looking down on the high pillar that is Brett Keane's big blubbery ass down on us peons and giving us the go-ahead to disagree with you.
Respectfully disagree.
Respectfully, yeah.
As long as you kiss his ass. I just can't see our positions being the same.
But what can't we do, Brett?
Deliberately grab my content and you do something like put music over it, or you sit there and you say things like you edit my video making me say things that I didn't actually say, or you put some kind of auto-tune bullshit to it. This goes against the license. If you make a video,
your license is irrelevant. Your license is in conflict with the law, then, Brett.
Hey, Brett, while you're flashing your teeth in your next video, and please do so, by the way, flash us a big pearly grin. Could you flash your YouTube license too? This license that you've purchased on all of your videos, can you flip it out of your wallet and show us your fucking badge?
What if Brett is like the victim of a scam artist or something? Like, yeah, Brett, I could get you this, YouTube license and trademark, man. All you gotta do is send me $150, dude.
It's like, that sounds like a pretty fucking sweet deal to me.
Yeah, this isn't even fucking gonna happen.
He's absurd. You fucking clown, Brett. Look at you. Not a fucking 15-year-old kid wouldn't buy this bullshit. You have a fucking YouTube license, and we have to contact you before we have you on the show. Hey, Brett, did we call you before tonight's show? Hey, Ben, did you get a hold of Brett and ask him if we could use this
He
video?
said it was fine.
Oh, he did? He said it was cool?
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I called him. He said it's cool.
We're just waiting for that big grin. Come on, what are you going to do, Brett?
Show us them big old choppers, Brett.
I mean, you must have heard by now the challenge we've presented to you. All you have to do is simply do this.
Where in the world are Brett's fucking teeth?
For my children,
that's all you gotta do, man.
Or anyone that has ever been a guest star in my video.
What a guest star?
Then causes you major
a guest star.
What? I've never seen a guest in any of your videos.
That implies that Brett himself is a star.
Like, what would the cast role be at the end of a Brett Keane video? Video, audio, on-stage presence, Brett Keane. Mac and cheese, Dorn Keane. High blood pressure, water-headed children. Like what? Like who's the star of your fucking show, Brett? Co-stars.
Guest
Oh my
stars.
God! Or guest stars.
Guest starring Paul's ego.
Yeah, I guest starred on a couple of Brett Keane videos once.
Trouble. Now, being that I know now how easy it is to sit here and actually go out and fill out this information.
Hey,
even though it's an
is that what I'm
exhausting
doing, by the
process
way,
and
when Brett uses my face in the thumbnail of a video that I'm not even mentioned in? Am I guest starring at that point?
You're a guest star.
Hey, Brett, I'm going to need a little bit of that YouTube money, because if I'm guest starring in those videos, I think you owe me for about, what, 10 or 12 videos by this point, right?
Shit.
So go ahead and mail $1.49 to the Drunken Peasants podcast
Our P.O. box.
P.O. box,
Yeah.
and they'll forward that on to me.
reason why, for me at least, was I have a lot of videos. I've been doing this for 10 years, so if you're new at this, it's not going to be anything for you to fill out the form. And YouTube literally, what it does is
Literally.
within a couple weeks, they set it to where there's a drop-down menu where it is set to trademark and copyright and all that kind of stuff. So
Bullshit.
a lot of you out there, if you have videos of me that you did
Yeah,
not
there's no
get
way YouTube's
permission
giving
to
this guy a
use,
content ID. If they did, it'd be absurd.
There would be no way to do it. There's no songs or it would just be her fucking boring voice.
Yeah. I mean, we couldn't even get a content ID.
No.
So, yeah.
Boring voice and his
videos
big
where you
fucking
have
white
edited
hair.
and deliberately cut me up. It does not fall under fair use.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
The reason why it doesn't fall under
Okay.
fair
Oh.
use is because fair use is used for parody or education.
Sure.
A parody video cannot be something where you take a person, animate them, and then make it appear as though they're beating up their wife or doing
Yes.
Yeah,
That is parody.
You just described the definition of a parody.
Yep. You literally describe parody.
Literal.
Literally. Literally. You literally. Literally.
some kind of violent crime. That is referred to as liability and slander.
No, it's
Liability
No,
and
it's
slander.
libel.
That's libel.
Liability, dude.
Listen to it.
It's liability.
Listen to it.
Car insurance now?
Listen to this fucking moron. Oh my God. Liability and slander. Brad, go duck your head in the toilet for that one.
That's a slanderification.
Slanderification and liability. Oh my God. That's worse than mem. Josh Banco is laughing at you right now. Oh my God.
Videos
Ma'am.
where you make it look like I'm saying that I'm gay or that
Yeah.
I'm a homosexual or something like that.
Yeah.
That is considered slander and liability.
No, it isn't.
Dude,
I have
someone needs
never
to-
validated.
You know what? I'm going home and I'm cutting this video up. I'm slandering Brett Keane tonight, man.
Do it. Fuck this guy. Trying to control anything anyone says about him. Come on, that's so pathetic, dude.
Some
Just
of
get
our
over
intrepid
it.
fans have probably already started cutting this video up. And
Everyone should do it. Fuck this guy. Oh, yeah, you need to get a license from me. You know what, Brett? You're going to have the exact opposite effect because you want to try to control everyone's opinion about you. Just fucking accept some people don't fucking like you.
yeah, Brett's never heard of the Streisand effect.
Apparently not.
or confirmed at any time on video that that was the case. In fact, my wife is in almost every single one of my videos, and I don't appreciate
No.
people sitting there contemplating what I do sexually in my real life.
So wait a minute. Now Brett controls what we contemplate.
Contemplate this on the tree of woe.
So if you have ever
contemplating me and Dorn.
if you have ever contemplated
No.
what Brett's big, yellow, saggy, sore-covered, sallow ass looks like it's grinding on top of Dorn as she boredly smokes a cigarette. As he just hunches away. If you've ever contemplated that, you need to stop because you did not get Brett's opinion to contemplate what he does sexually with the wife that he puts out there publicly in every one of his
No,
videos.
Paul. His expressed written permission.
You need to call him before you fantasize about what that might
Yeah,
be.
everyone let Brett Keane, everyone asked Brett Keane for permission to contemplate.
You have to
it.
license his contemplation.
Hit him up on Twitter and just ask for his permission to jerk off to him and his wife.
Yes.
That's my fetish, Dorn hub, dude.
Doorknob.
So there's a lot of things. Just simply by having my pictures, my imagery, my videos,
Imagery.
My brother's songs, my brother's music has been copyrighted a long time ago. I even had to go through the hell of sitting there contacting
I don't think his ass
YouTube.
is yellow, by the way. I think it's like a sickly pale
Yeah,
with like
pasty
Sallow,
veins
yellow,
in it, man.
green, kind of like blue veins.
I feel like the
Yeah,
inside.
Paul,
of
you
his-
really
I
contemplated
feel like
Brett's
the
ass.
inside of Brett's
You have
ass
permission?
has like that bruising, that weird, you know,
that brown kind of like
yeah.
staining.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
not from like
Contacting
shit,
his
but you
license
know,
in order to
dirt.
make it to where
It's just that
I could
color, I
literally
don't know.
produce his music on my channel to promote his own, as well as
Big
his various
zits
many
on his
other
fucking
Black
ass
Death
crack and shit.
music
Oh.
sites out
That is
there. If
hilarious.
you try using his music, the YouTube account
Nobody,
will,
hey Brett,
your YouTube
Brett,
account.
nobody wants to use your brother's music for anything other than laugh material. It's horrible. It's horrible, shitty atheist metal, which you shouldn't even have on your channel anyway as a God believer.
God believer.
Is it atheist?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. His
is.
big song that he plays at the beginning of every Brett Keane, that it's called "Killing in the Name of God." It's like killing in the name of God, spill the heathen's blood. It's awful. It's
maybe
awful,
Brett takes it
unlistenable.
unironically though.
Your brother will never play anything bigger than a shitty dive bar in Festus, Missouri. He'll never. Nobody is stealing his fucking music, Brett. Ever.
We'll steal it.
Will not allow you to monetize your videos. Two things will happen. Either you'll get to stay up for a little while with his music in the video, and you won't be able to monetize. Instead, his company will get paid. You'll notice that. If you would like
Yeah,
to
and
test
that can be
out,
done
you
with
can.
music very
His
easily.
stuff is already completely licensed.
That can be done with music extremely
Yeah,
easy.
it's done all the time. It's not uncommon.
Yeah.
If you put any of his music up on your channel right now, within, I'd say, 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to get a pop-up on your YouTube channel that tells you that you are not allowed to use his music unless his company is making money from it.
The problem
So
is, Brett,
that's
is that you don't make music. You flapping your big fat gums and jowls at your new blue microphone is not music. It's political commentary, it's social commentary, it's religious commentary, all of which are fully protected under fair use.